Welcome to the first episode of the Biz Boss Women's podcast, where I, Natasha Vaswani, will walk you through valuable tools, insights, interviews, and abundant knowledge on how to grow your business with high ticket offers. Before we begin, let's check if you're in the right place so that I can serve you better. So let me know if you are a business owner, entrepreneur, or coach by commenting below. Are you sick and tired of being part of the hamster wheel by working non-stop to sell your low-ticket offers? Have you tried many small launches but only received temporary results instead of an impacting return on investment? Are you worried that you are reaching your burnt-out stage and will not be able to sustain your business for too long due to the lack of consistent monthly sales? Are you open to learning and applying a strategy or whatever it takes to scale your business to 6K plus months? If your answer is yes, then you are in the right place, my friend. But before I begin, let me introduce myself. I am Natasha Vaswani, a business coach, speaker, and author. In the past 4 years of my coaching business, I have coached 500 women entrepreneurs and coaches from all walks of life. And what I have learned from their magnificent transformation is that each woman is unique in her own abilities, skills, and creative nature. Let's start off by defining what a business is. So a business is a system that delivers value. It's a machine that churns out revenue and profit month after month. Today, there are trillions of female entrepreneurs and coaches delivering a certain value to their target audience. But many are stuck. I too was stuck a while ago until I developed my signature program and a strong business model targeted to a very niche audience with a clear message. Now I know that this is a lot of information to process, but do not worry, as we will discuss each and every building block to your success in as much valuable detail as possible. Think about yourself for a second. Are you an entrepreneur, a coach, or an entrepreneurial coach? You must be wondering, what is the difference? So let me explain. A female entrepreneur is a woman who sets up a business expecting to receive some ROI she has made while taking some risks. And a coach is an individual who takes a client from point A to point B through a transformative process. A female entrepreneurial coach is a combination of these two. So a female entrepreneurial coach is a female expert who guides her clients to start, run, and grow their businesses as well as growing themselves, focusing on mental and emotional well-being. So let's take one step at a time and warm up a bit by discussing some tips today. I want to share with you 10 powerful tips to become a successful woman entrepreneur and our coach, which have really helped me and my clients a lot. We all work hard towards a successful business, but we don't always obtain financial freedom until we have learned from our surplus mistakes. And to be honest, at times we need to make mistakes to learn valuable teachings from them. However, we would also like to invest our time, energy, emotions, and of course money on productive activities which bring in sales. So according to you, which tips make you become a successful woman entrepreneur? Which steps have worked for you? Do let me know in the comments below. First, successful women entrepreneurs understand the dynamics of having an abundant and growth mindset. So we have a habit of reading business development books, listening to podcasts or inspirational videos and blogs. Working on ourselves is a daily process which becomes a default system rather than a task to complete. Second, women entrepreneurs are extremely passionate, and that's why we don't give up. We always figure out a way to solve a problem and achieve even more goals, both short-term and long-term ones. I often suggest using the Ikigai method if one is not clear on what she's passionate about and how she can help others as well as get paid for it. The third tip is to have clear goals. I cannot emphasize enough on the importance of having clear goals. That's what successful women entrepreneurs do. They set their big goals and then break them down into smaller goals by creating an effective strategy and working on it. Fourth, successful women entrepreneurs have a valid reason which motivates them. Everyone has a different why or reason which drives them to further motivation, and this one factor that should always be in action, as without motivation one cannot persevere. Tip number 5 is that successful women entrepreneurs do not seek for perfection, as they understand that it is a wastage of time. Now let us not confuse that with putting in our 100% in our business. What I'm saying is to have realistic expectations of ourselves and others, as this will evade misunderstandings and too much pressure and overwhelm. Eventually, everybody's definition of perfection is different, and nobody can fit everyone's perfectionistic list. So you would rather put in all your effort and time and then let go, having faith in yourself, your services, and the universe. Sixth is that we successful women entrepreneurs are leaders, not followers. I am sure you can relate to your journey in school and college. Do you remember if you had any leadership skills? I can recollect that I was often the leader of the groups, as I have always been very focused on my goals and have liked delegating work and dividing it equally among others. However, I was not really confident in school and rather quite shy. Now that's a top secret. It was not until years later that I began discovering myself and my true potential like everyone else. The seventh tip to become a successful entrepreneur is to believe in yourself. This, in fact, should be on your priority list, as if you believe in yourself and in your services, they will sell for sure. People don't buy a product or service, they buy a memory, a connection, an emotion. They buy the confidence that you portray, as they want that confidence too. The eighth tip is that they are not afraid to take risks, as they understand that it is essential to step out of one's comfort zone for personal and professional development. Just think about it. If there is no change, if you are not creating a leap, how will you achieve something which you might think unimaginable but will soon become a reality? Number 9 is that women entrepreneurs are not afraid to fail, because failure is part of life. For me, facing failures are stepping stones to success, because that means that at least you are trying to change your current situation. Hence, you are taking accountability for your actions and trying to create a life of your dreams. Lastly, tip number 10 is that we successful women entrepreneurs have various tools and one system to be consistently organized. Of course, this requires a team. However, if you are just starting off, you can always create to-do lists, schedule your appointments, work on automations, and work through one system. Now you have the whole checklist, which you can work through and take note of. Personally, these tips have been a game changer for my business, and I have seen great results even in my clients' businesses. I suggest you to make a list of some tips that resonate with you and put them into action. In fact, you're most welcome to email them to me on coachnatashavaswani@gmail.com. I would be glad to help you out. As we wrap it up here, let me leave you with some food for thought. Always remember that winners are not those who never fail, but people who never give up. And women entrepreneurs, coaches, and female entrepreneurial coaches all have a winner inside them. They just need to be discovered. Thank you for joining me during the first episode of the Biz Boss Women's podcast. This is your host, Natasha Vaswani, signing off.